Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your mid-April, early May reading. My name is Brett. I'll be your guide today as we explore what's going on in Leo's world from a general aspect. So realize this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Apply the energy to your situation as you see it. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the sign of Leo, losing my thoughts there, but understand too, time is fluid. So this may have happened in the past. You may be going through this right now, or something that is very possible for the future. So I'm going to start out with an oracle card, and we'll read that oracle card. I'll lay out your Celtic cross. We will go through and clarify the Celtic cross, and then stick around for the advice on the challenge, where I'll pull my manifesting cards out. There's a yes and a no card in it. So if there's something you wish to manifest at this time, go ahead and think of it. And if that yes or no comes out, you'll have your answers. So thanks again. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel so I can spend more time working on the collective for the sign of Leo. So thank you very much. I'm a Pisces, by the way, Sun, Moon, Rising, and my Mercury is in Pisces, so stellium. All right, let's get this oracle card for Leo. What do we got for Leo? Mid-April, please. The Sacred Convergence, card number 11, divine number 2, and the card 11, so that's a good number to be thinking of. Maybe something positive happened on April 11th of this month. Maybe something to look at too for next month on the 11th, 5/11. All right, Leo, let's begin. Sacred convergence indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. You'll have a sense with this process is happening. You'll have a sense when this process is happening. There will be coming together of you with like-minded souls who hail from all walks of life, and yet together, through some invisible genius, you will have each other. You may simply be dancing in the same room, or singing in a group, attending a class or workshop, or just visiting the same beach or parkland. But at that moment, there will be a sense of something coherent and nourishing happening at a far greater level. The trickle-down effect into your personal life will be felt too. You'll have more energy after spending time with these people, even if you don't interact very much on a personal level beyond being in the same space. You'll feel empowered to step forward on your path and love yourself with less conditions. You'll become freer to shed your fears and let go of relationships based in fear and judgment, and open up to those more loving, responsive, and inspiring to continue on your personal journey in increasingly profound ways. This oracle has come to you because you are part of a greater sacred convergence happening now. Perhaps you have already sensed its progression, and perhaps it will not be obvious to you, but the effect, whether obvious or subtle, will be important to your soul's development and divine awakening. You are being asked to drop defenses and barriers towards groups of people that felt good for you. However, those that dampened your spirits or drug you down are to be dispensed with. No matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more, know that shall not do for you your soul's growth now. Just step away. Turn towards those connections that feel nourishing to your soul, and to learn to share yourself without fear. Just be you. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the greater cycles of the soul to happen. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you. Do your part and take your steps. Dance, sing, and be, and allow the gifts of sacred connection to change your world. For this is the spiritual gift presented to you now. This oracle comes with a special message. Perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation, and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process and even shed so many you are fearing you might have over-pruned to be left with nothing and no one. Do not fear, feisty angel of love. Your truth is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. Whilst you learn to sustain that vibration within you until it cannot be rattled by any crisis or demand, you are wise to place yourself in more nourishing connections. If you want a plant to grow, why not give it the best soil and conditions in which to do so? Certainly, the plant of love can and will grow in the most inhospitable conditions, but it can be rather more joyful to grow in gentler, more nourishing conditions if possible. This oracle comes to you with guidance that your possibility for more joyful relationships and growth of love within is in your power. You can choose each day, each moment. Just make a choice. Trust yourself, your discernment, and your intuition, and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now as you release the old and trust that even if your garden of relationships becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plans to allow for new life to flourish. It is only a matter of timing for the seasons of new life and growth to come again. And so it shall. Bring with it sacred convergence of souls on the path of love. Your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe, or those journeys upon the path of love. So that's really cool and exciting for you, my dear Leos. What an opportunity. All right, Leo, let's get into that energy. So my big takes were for that. Do your part and take your steps, and go for those things that are nourishing your soul and allowing you to learn and be yourself. So where your energy is going to gravitate towards, and it is a sacred convergence. So like the way it's said, you might have already sensed that. You may have already removed some people from your space. All right, let's go, Leo. For Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Leo. Current situation. Look at there's your card flying across the table. And we've got a Ten of Swords, card of Gemini. So you showing up in your embodiment here, very much in your strength, in your power, Leo. Ready for the obstacles and the next stage of things. Here, though, we have Ten of Swords, needing some kind of an end, and the ending may not be the most pleasant one with the Ten of Swords, as it can be an act of sometimes betrayal, but it is definitely being exhausted, and maybe even having some betrayingness or something being betrayed to you. Be strong through this time, through this transition. We'll go back through and clarify. All right, challenge. Challenge for Leo. There's another 10. Money stuff here. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. There may be some instability here, or things needing to break, like you almost need to break tradition with this card too. Could have conflicts over money during this time, family disputes, all kinds of that good stuff with that card. We'll get more on that as we come to it. Also, card of Virgo, card of Gemini, and of course you with the subconscious for Leo, please? Temperance in the reverse. These cards up here a little bit. Card is Sagittarius too. Like I said, this is a time that may try your patience, especially right now if you're not trusting your gut. Keep a sharp and critical eye on your actions at this time and avoid risky behaviors. Whatever your gut's telling you, if it's risky, put it away now. You still have something here to learn through the process. So stay focused. Some of you could be waiting for the right moment to do something. Okay, Queen of Swords, Leo. That's really nice for you. Wanting truce, going towards your truce. You know, it's really about being objective and going towards what is true to you and what would be fair in the situation, being fair at all costs. Cool-tempered and level-headed during this time. You're also learning important things about yourselves and also in these relationships and what you want to bring to your next relationship too. Definitely you could be wanting more of an independent person, someone that has their own value as much as your own. There's also maybe a time to remain single and focus on your other relationships. Getting more on that Queen of Swords as we come around. It's a good place for the Queen of Swords in the mental place. Okay, in the recent past here, we've got the card of Cancer, the Chariot. Maybe heading off into the wrong directions, moving too quickly, trying to force something here, some of you. Losing some type of control, or really not sure where you're going. Something here has been telling you you're not headed in the right direction, Leo. And this is right now too. This is that time of connecting more to your vision and what your true thoughts are here too. Leo, there is going to be some issues with this Ten of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. Money, family. These are a transition time. These are all meant to move forward. Okay, crossing energy. We've got this sacred convergence, so be strong through this. I feel like there's an ending and there's a change coming, right? We've got the Magician here. There's only so much you can say about the Magician in the reverse here, because it does make you hopefully wait here. Being aware of people trying to manipulate situations. And this is also trying to force something here. It's really telling you need to trust your intuition as much as this this may seem, you may not see these doors opening. And if you don't see this right now, you know, wait. I feel this energy of, you know, slow down and wait. Let things settle down here. Truth is coming. And I'm wondering if something is really truly what it seems at this time. Alright, Leos. Focus, please. Ace of Cups. Y'all are looking for some new beginnings in relationships. Like I said, maybe looking for some opportunities to release, give somebody a cup here, but kind of holding back some feelings. Maybe dealing with some disappointment in past relationships here. Maybe deal with some people who did different things, kind of trickery, misleading, misguiding. Maybe some relationships were going in the wrong direction to begin with. Like I said, this is a cycle of being able to put those situations behind you once and for all. But patience needs to happen while these things transform with the Magician. So this new opportunity can come. All right, Leo. Ooh, there we go. Your environment. Four of Cups here. Card of Cancer. You're ready to seize an opportunity here. And this is a good thing. You're ready to make a comeback on your priorities. You know, what's important to you with the Four of Cups. You know, this is putting more here and taking more of an active role. I feel more of an active role in what's your direction. Now, if you've been discouraged in the past about situations here, that things have become stagnant, and here's where things start to move forward, and with more clarity, as you're willing to accept these changes when they happen. You know, you got the Sun card, your card again underneath. These are leading to happiness. Finding new interests too, as you're moving forward towards what is fulfilling you, Leo. All right, hopes and fears. Looky there, Princess of Wands. Well, definitely after we go through these 10 of Pentacles twice, here we come out with a whole new enthusiasm, excitement, with the opportunities that we're going to be available to you. So we're going to focus on that one here in a second, but that is new things for you. And what also resonates too with this, actions speak louder than words during this time. So I would encourage you to listen to the Sacred Convergence reading again on that oracle, because I did hear some good things to take away from there. Your presence is requested, right? Connecting some dots here. All right, best overall for my Leos for mid-April into May. There we go. 5 of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, 5 of Cups in the reverse. So this is where there's some forgiveness energy here. You're able to accept whatever losses, and it's about moving on, and moving on in a peaceful way. Moving on from any past relationships, and you will realize why those relationships weren't meant to be anyways. They weren't the right ones, right? There's 4 of Wands in the reverse underneath, just as something to be aware of for you. There's something here blocking happiness, but I feel like this reading is about happiness coming in. So, but current situation seems tough for Leo. We've got almost like a tower moment here. Okay, there we go, 7 of Wands. So it says, hello, Leo. This is your card, of course. There's something here that's definitely making you very angry right now. It's really making you realize you've got to set up firmer boundaries. Now, whatever you're fighting for here is for you too. Whatever you want, whatever you're fighting for is worth this fight. The fight seems to be coming to you too, Leo. You kind of see the Wands that way. Someone wants to fight with you. But we also do have a Knight here that's coming in. And this is kind of energy that you're looking for, a long-term opportunity. You know, something here also says, as you're stepping through these opportunities, as you're working through these conflicts, stay steady to what you're going to, and show up fully, and trust in those opportunities that are coming. Feel like there's a gift through these struggles. Oop, that was one more card on that, and that's what fell on the table for you. That's exactly what you're looking for. This new. I like the way this lines up with your Queen of Swords too, because it is leading you towards, I feel like it is a sacred alignment. Convergence is going on here where you are going to see things in a whole new way. It's going to give you the opportunity to slow down and realize the struggles that have brought you to this point. Leo. And it'll be an end to this, right? So once we deal with that, though, the challenges here, we do have some pentacle problems, family possible issues here. People are just never satisfied. You may be never satisfied with something here. They feel like success is getting away from you. Really what I feel like is that you're looking to forge a new path. Just be aware you don't need family members or anybody trying to control where that's going. And realizing is a time for change. What kind of change we're going to see for Leo? 5 of Wands. There's more conflicts, more fights here. Lots of obstacles through this transition. These are tests too. Clashes of ego too. There could be arguments in the family, you know. It's kind of interesting the way those came out. So we got Taurus, we got another Page of Wands here, and there's Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're going to learn something from all these swords, all these truths. Positive communications here. It could be somebody younger, somebody who you need to speak with. I feel like some fresh ideas will be coming out through all of this conflicts, and these things were meant to happen. Something here is guiding you. It's through the conflicts that we reach what's on the other side. Sometimes we're on our own way, sometimes family's in our way. There's just, you know, every good story has a villain in it, or something that's keeping us trying our patience. Why is Temperance here in the reverse? Card of Sagittarius. Keep an eye on your own behaviors, always through transition. We have 4 Pentacles here and 4 Cups. 4 Pentacles here in the reverse. You're ready to open up things. Things are ready to open up for you. I really feel like that is things are going to help you recover. Okay, we got 7. So many choices out there with the 7 of Cups, but be aware the one you choose is the one you get. There's this energy too, if you don't choose now, you may miss your chance with this. Something may be trying to distract you. But with the 7 of Cups here, really finding the underlying truth, especially on these things that feel like they are behind the scenes coming out. Be aware if things are too good to be true. You know how that is. Too good to be true, it might not be. 9 of Wands. Sagittarius again. You're ready to do one last go here with something. And I really feel too, you're so close to being successful, or things to become successful too. And there's things through this time and through this patience, or the things that are trying your patience, that you've definitely learned about yourself through these conflicts. Keep focusing on the finish line, where you're going, and it is going to require the work to get there. You know, these opportunities require the work, right? Seize the day. King of Swords. Oh, there's your Sun card under there. Leo, seize the opportunity. Could be some magical energy, just the way I see those. But it's through the conflicts that we rise to the occasion here too. Okay, tell me something about the Queen of Swords. So I always, since this is your reading, I feel like this is your embodiment. You could also be thinking about an air sign here. Yeah, what are you learning about yourself in this new relationship or relationships? Oh, no. Just keep it like that. Yes, again, through the conflicts. It seems like you've got a lot of conflicts to deal with here, a lot of conflicting information. There we go. Okay, conflicting information about you. Something about balance here too, trying to balance resources and money. You really need to maybe focus on some time management here, or things that conflict with time. Waiting for the right time too, as this is Nine of Pentacles. Some of you need to take a break from all this conflict too. It's like I'm going to take care of myself and kind of let these things balance themselves out. Right now, it is maybe a time to do more for yourself than for others. You know, I heard that energy from this card is taking yourself out of the equation so you can plug yourself into the right one, right? That's what that Queen wants. And we do have these conflicts. I'll put those cards in there. We're going to change fate though here. Chariot put the brakes on stuff. Realize, universe is saying Leo's not heading in the right direction here, so we're going to change. We're going to throw some changes our way. Will they be ready for it? What is going to manifest here? Recent past. We got this moon thing happening to the eclipse moon on the 20th, so be aware of that. Always realize that all your hard work and time will be worth the reward at the end of this trail, Leo. Staying strong through these obstacles. And then the manifestor here, realizing your own true potential here. I want to feel this transformation here from that Magician. What do we got more on the Chariot? They need to take action. We want to connect to a vision. That's the one we want. Ten of Pentacles the right way. I really feel there's a path of abundance here that you're discovering. You may be ready to set down some roots, but you're not willing to go forward with the conflicts as they are. What else we got in that recent past? Avoiding conflicts, avoiding family conflicts. You do have resonating back and forth things here, so I feel like there is those things that in the future can change how these arguments happen. Okay, recent past here, not quite able to see. Waiting awfully a long time for shifts to come in. Something isn't right now in this recent past. It's time to look for a better solution. And maybe really being flexible. Avoiding these conflicts is making you ready for this transition, this manifestation. Why do we have the Great Magician here in the reverse? Because there is some self-doubt here. People may be trying to force a situation. And really, some of it I can feel is like, is this really as good as it can be? And trying to understand that. One door opens, doesn't open, another one will. Oh, it's time to close doors, right? There's 3 swords. That's a door you should definitely close. 3 swords. Heartbreak, heartache here in the future. Maybe ending an important relationship here. I do see some conflict, some trauma and tears, which is maybe why there's manipulation with that. It could be third party. For some of you, outsider. Dealing with rejection. Ooh, no. 7 of Swords here In the reverse, this is with this Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody's doing some bad stuff here. Uh, and also realize whatever that strategy is isn't working. If there's a certain energy around you towards you, however that energy resonates here. In that heartbreak too, there's more lies. There's more things going on. Something here really needs to come clean in the near future. One more on that. Those are a lot of swords. There we go. And another 7. Wow. What is going on there? Now, some of these things, it feels like they're going to be stuff that you're fighting for on your own here, too. And it's about owning your own boundaries, too. Is this relationship here worth fighting for? There's so much deception there. It seems like, why would you fight for this? It's manipulative. May be affecting family life, like I said, and communications here blocked. But something here is definitely sabotaging, and it's very much on your patience. Wow. Sorry, Leo, but these things have to happen for the sacred convergence, right? We've got to end the relationships that are not for you. I always say not for us, because we want the right ones that come in. We want this cup to be here in the right way. So some of you right now may be holding back your feelings for something until you learn the truth about something too. Holding back judgment, holding back some emotion. It's also telling you, if you're coming out of that relationship, you need some time to heal. Yeah, heal from conflict. God, there's so many freaking 5 of Wands, Leo. How many people are you fighting with? And that part of the sacred convergence too, it's like, maybe I've fought with so many people, I feel like I'm almost alone here, alone with my thoughts, but it is time for some recovery here. And to focus on your own growth and what's right for you. For what is that 4th sword after the 3rd sword? It's time for recovery. Take a break. Take some alone time. Figure out what else we got there. Oh, my card. Oh, looky there. 4 of Wands. Happiness. Find your happy place, your sanctuary, so you can figure out what truth lies between these 4 swords. And now we got 4 Wands. A lot of 4s in this reading. A lot of 5s too, if you're seeing these alignments. Lots of 5s. In fact, 5s right now are about change and fluctuation and challenges. So, Leo, you've got some stuff coming at you, but you do have all of these embodiments. But you do have a lot of things seemingly trying to plot against you here, right? Be flexible as all these things transpire. Because temperance here, something in your gut is telling you to hold back, wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, so I'd be maybe feeling a little bit sad about this stuff, right? What's that Ace of Cups in reverse? They sad from. And I'd be sad from that too, 10 of Swords. This is definitely hurts. It's almost like you've been done fooled twice. 9 of Wands again. Wow. Still ready to, it's almost like you're still ready to go, because you're almost there. You're pushing very hard for something. There's a test here. I saw 7 of Cups here too again. Choices within those, like, who am I going to give these to? 7 choices is a lot of things you can choose from. You may have multiple possibilities here. It's telling you to be cautious of any romantic decisions. through these struggles. Feel struggles. Yeah. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius showed up quite a bit. Holding back something there. Waiting for the right time, some of you. Back to Four Cups. You're ready for a comeback. You're ready to open up. You're ready to see. You're ready to put. It feels like if you've been in this time of hurt, pain, you're ready to like shed it, get rid of it. You're ready to seize the day, whatever this opportunity is right now. What are they gonna seize? Happiness. Some of you could be, you know, this is attending weddings. This is about anniversaries, celebrations. Again, we got the fours linking up here. In numerology, we're looking at things that are about to manifest. We've got the manifestor right there. These are things that are going to help with structure and stability, but it's about enduring this transition. We'll just say that. So leading to happiness, happy place. Okay, yeah, we do have a tower here in the reverse. Dealing with this card deals with Scorpio, Mars, and Pluto. Be aware of repeating any negative tendencies or pattern. This isn't a time to resist change, as these things are happening too. Make sure there is change, is all I'm going to say with this. Something's causing something to collapse here. Or we're giving back. Things leading to these changes, these towers that will transpire through this are leading to the things that we'll give back. These, whatever's taken away now will be given back. And it's going to be very fair, this tower. And you will be paid back for good karma. Sharing some happiness, sharing some happy feelings, happy space. Trying to see what else we got there. Getting out of restricted space, I feel like. It feels like you've been in heartache, heart space. Third party in a relationship, third wheel. Those things are very much sadness. But now in your hopes and fears, we've got new energy, Princess of Wands, Page of Wands, also known as. Some good news coming in. Let's get some good news. Something maybe coming in for you. Text, phone call, something on social media. You know, look at it, social media. New adventures coming in. There's that 4 again. When these things are saying, it's telling you to get out, Leo. You're ready to get out. You're ready to let something out here. Right? Get something off your chest. Could be from a Capricorn. Look at that. Someone here does have something here they want to share with you. Rekindle with you. Something here is going to ignite a new passion. Some of you could be traveling. Takes action when it appears, is what that's saying too, and passionate action. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So right now, don't waste your time. Don't be impatient too. Realizing you can't force this. This is something you have to earn. I'm just going to say it, Leo, just like it is. You can't force this one. You have to earn it. Right? And we got 5 of Cups here in the reverse. So I like that too. Being able to accept what it is You're ready to move on from this relationship too. And you understand why that relationship couldn't happen or why it didn't last or wasn't meant to. These old wounds are healing. Page of Swords, just as new stuff. Right, new communications coming in. 2 new communications coming in. Page of Swords, right, being noticed, looked at. People coming in wanting to talk here. People want to share, give you new perspectives to make you realize there are better people out there. There's an energy here, whatever it is that you smell, you feel, you should go after. Whatever you can see, feel, and touch. Go after it. 9 of Swords. Alright, there's another page. Don't mind the reverse because this page is telling you to go after it, right? And so there is some money opportunities with that page. Someone here could be wanting to make opportunity or being dedicated to something. They always bring in good news. They're bringing good news here. 2 people bringing in good news. These are going to help move on from the situation. You're on a happy trail, although it does feel like it's full of conflicts. You're going to realize why. Let's get the final advice here for my Leos. So many communications, pages coming in, good news, communications. Where the actions are going to take. What we got here. All right, Leo, Queen of Wands. I know what that is. Follow your heart. 2 of Wands. Could be seeing a partnership here, or somebody that you're going to have short-term success with. Some of you may be looking at a trip too. Get ready for a new something. You have limitless potential right now too, so take a bold step forward with what you're doing. It's pointing you towards expansion. Planning for the future. We got the Lover's card. This could be a soulmate coming in. The person you're really meant for. If you're leaving this relationship, this heartbreak, this third party situation, could be leading you to a potential soulmate here. Power couple, or could be a Gemini. Could also very well to be an Aries. So realize too, you're very close to this embodiment. Embrace your power right now and be your true self during this transition. Fully step and own it, earn it. Keep hearing that. Be more open to things here because they are coming in. When you do take action with confidence and compassion, realizing that is truly, and we got choices, major choices, influences. Could be a person too. See a couple of pages coming in here in a night. We're looking more for the King of Swords. We'll go to the bottom of the deck there too. Yeah, the one you've been thinking of. All right, Leo. Well, you have, as much as it seems as a bumpy ride, there's reason for the madness, and you're going to discover that and grow from it in ways that you just didn't realize until you had to go through it. So, all right, Leo, take care. Bye now.